Hi guys, today we're bringing another videos of deck profile, Thegrea deck profile. I think this is pretty much the final build till the last set of 5. So first, we talk about 3 of this. I think 3 is very is enough. 4 of this is enough, and then 2 of this is very enough, and then 3 of this, when you personalize you gain so much values, and 3 and the 4 of this because of every turn you got like uh, free shields, and also you basically get another basically free shields, and you know free grade 3s in soul, so you don't want to break your personal writing. And then 2 of this, why I choose 2 of this, because of the last one, the girl one. Like the girl one, of course, is better than this, like after personal writing. But if, the point is, you have to consider if you're going first or going second, right? If you're going second, that girl is basically not gonna be that useful. Most of the time, you can use this, right? Because this one is when you roll grade 3 or higher, you get that 5k, right? But if you go in second, then most of the time your front row is gonna be 10, right? If without any boosters. And then also I wrote 6 booster is that by the time I write the first time I write this grade 3, by the time I get at least 1 booster, right? And also if I get this, and also if I have one of these regular, I just put it out and then attack their vanguards so that my regular can go through. And this is my point here, is that this so my case, I mean, you can choose the girl one, but I still want to choose this one. Just the fact if you're going first or second, right? If you're going first, this 10k, right? 10k plus 8 is what this is 23. So basically, can penetrate. If you're going first, to get this one, get additional 5k in on grade 3 turns, on the first grade 3 turns. It's gonna help a lot in first writing grade 3. And also, even if you're going second, this is still good of going second, because if you use this one instead of the other girls, when you go in second, if you don't have any boosters, if you only have 1 boosters, then your other regular is not gonna go through, and then you might say, I want to pray for triggers. That's just praying. What you're doing is just praying for triggers, right? If you don't hit triggers, then it's just basically a net. What about if they take damage and get a trigger, right? You have to think about that thing too. So uh, next one, 3 of this. I just find out like most of the time, you're gonna have this on front row or this on the front row, right? So you don't really need this to the front row most of the time. Even if you have this card in your hand, you probably won't use it, won't gonna use it immediately if you have enough grade 3s, right? Unless you need that grade 3, then you use this and it's fine. But most of the time, this one is just a additional help to get this to your hand. Of course, this unit also can help you to get this too, right? To get this too, right? This is grade 3s, right? Is able to easy to help you to get these grade 3s, because if you discard this card, or you maybe got a heal, and then you can heal this from the damage zones, and you call this, you soul charge in, right? And then you attack this, and then you can get this out of your to your hand, and then you can, next turn, prepare for the next turn, right? You can get this for the next turn if you have too much grade 3s in hands. And also this helps too, because if you discard this, If you discard this, this is grade 0. If you discard it, you can soul charge it, and then you soul blast another grade 0 just to get this to your hand. I don't know if you can get it, but I do think I need to read the ruling. But that's additional plus, right? And if you want 4 of this, I think it's 4 is too much. Like most of the time you're able to use twice. Like at most you're gonna use twice, but most of the time you only use once. And next one is this. Why I run this instead of that 18k or that when a unit withstand return to hand. It's just that this one is really good. It's a 10k beater and it's a 10k boosters. So his skill is more like if you have 3 units, it's plus 2k. It's so easy to have 3 units or more. So basically, it's a 10k boosters, and also this unit is play a role, it's more like an alternative for this card, because sometimes you only have one of this and one of this, right? You want to put a Rhaegar or put a Vanguard. I bet back of the Vanguard is your choice, but this one is more like an alternative to boost Vanguards, right? Why do I say that? Because if you use this to boost this, but boost the 10k base only 20k, it's only 20k. It's the same thing as 8k boosters, right? And also with this is 15 plus this is just 25. It has like it's the same thing when you go for 8k boosters, but this one plays in a role in the early game attacker, which is this one plays in a role like a lot of roles. For example, it's more like an alternative for this, alternative for boosters, and alternative for attacker, which is that's why I value this card. I love from the 18k attackers, great ones. Oh yeah, and this one's 4, no questions. 4 draw trigger. I really like draw triggers. When you take damage, you hit that draw. It feels so good. This one, yeah, Killer Sentry, the Killer Sentry one. I mean, all my front row is grade 2, grade 1, so it doesn't help that much. For crit, of course, you get that 2k. This one and this one, 26. Get that another 2k, 28. Front triggers because one of the reasons is because I have 2 of this. Front trigger can help my column power fix very nice, because most of the time it's gonna be my column is gonna be 28, right? If I hit this, it's gonna be 38. And also if they hit and most of the time they're gonna be like 2 to pass my vanguards, because sometimes I don't have this in my hand. They're gonna be like 2 to pass my vanguard. But if you hit this, 1 power, and also this gonna fix. The most important for this card is fixing the regular powers, and also you have provide shield values, and also if opponent wants to like 2 to pass this, if you hit one of this, the one who gonna be tilted is them. So basically 2 of this because too much overload is coming, and then this one. Yeah, basically it. Why include this one? Sometimes you take too much damage, then you're gonna come last 2, but sometimes you don't want to take too much. It's fine, because most of the time you're gonna use once. Yeah, and that's it for the deck profile.